Okay, section 9.2, again we covered this on the last class before we ended this, it was March 12th, is about infinite series. Series basically means sum, an infinite sum of terms, which looks like this on page 599. All right. There are conditions under which this sum will be finite and converge. And if it does not meet those conditions, then the sum will be infinite and diverge. Chapter 9, that's really the heart and guts of chapter 9, is learning those conditions and tests to run to determine which it will be. To sum an infinite series, form a sequence of partial sums. So if you sum out in infinite terms, generically that look like that, your first partial sum is just the first term, second partial sum is the sum of the first two, S3, sum of the first three, S4, sum of the first four terms. These are individually finite sums, just of those exact terms. So you form a sequence of those partial sums by listing them. This is why they had you do section 9.1. And if this sequence converges to a finite limit L, then the series converges, and the sum of the series is L. If the sequence diverges, approaches an infinite number, goes to infinity, then your sum will sum to infinity. You're just adding bigger and bigger numbers. And the sum diverges. To try a homework problem, page 605, off number 9, to find the first 5 partial sums of this series. So I plugged it in as 1, you should get 3 halves, 3 fourths, 3 eighths. These are the sum of the terms out. And so I've listed them as A1, A2, A3, plus A4, plus A5 at the bottom. S1, the first one, is just the first one, 3. S2 sums the first 2, 3 plus 3 halves is 9 halves. S3 sums the first 3, and if you want to really shorten things up, instead of summing all 3 pieces, you can just take the previous answer and add on the next piece. 9 halves plus 3 fourths. S4 would take that answer, 21 fourths, sum of the first 3, and add on one more, 3 eighths. Common denominator, tell you 45 eighths. And S5 takes that answer and adds on the next piece, 3 sixteenths, 93 sixteenths. I've listed it in fraction form here. I checked the book answer, and the book has the decimals, and I think you'll find that those decimals do match. 3 minutes are up. Part 1 is over. We'll pick up this with part 2.